Welcome to Lagniappe, a program about events, issues, and people. I'm Cory, Crowe. I'm joined today by Matt Courtman with the Bayou Salt and Light Society. Matt, thanks for being with us today on Lagniappe.
Cory, thanks so much. Thrilled to be here.
It's good to see you again, and it's a big time of the year for you as people all across the country get together at Christmas. And everybody knows you as the woodpecker guy. You're the bird guy. Why do all the bird people get together at Christmas? What's it all about?
Well, thanks. My aspiration on my tombstone is to be the Johnny Appleseed of birding in Northeast Louisiana. So, and actually, it's just such an honor to be here because I was introduced to birding by Professor Tom Key here at then NLU. So we really want to pay that back. So the Christmas bird count is amazing. It's the longest running citizen science project. It started in 1900. So actually it provides data over the course. Now you can look at the course over the years. And what's done is it's sponsored by the National Audubon Society, and they do a great job. There are about 1,200 what are called Christmas bird count circles in the world. And so in Northeast Louisiana, we have two that are running, and the circles are 7.5 mile radius circles. So within that circle, you count the birds over a 24-hour period, literally from midnight to 11:59 p.m.
All right, so you count the birds. Now you're writing down, like, I saw 4 blue jays, 6 red cardinals came. What are you taking note of as a bird guy?
That's it. It's survey of the birds, and some of them, you can count by just their call. So, for instance, we do owling, right? So, you go out in the morning in the pre-dawn darkness and you listen for.
Can I add
owls.
one? I've got one in my backyard.
There you go. But it's almost like a treasure hunt for birds. So that's the fun part, and that's really with Bayou Salt and Light, and then our project is Louisiana Wilds. And I think most of us would agree, maybe in the whole country, but in our community, we really need to inject enthusiasm. And so Northeast Louisiana is really blessed with abundant wildlife, and birds are the most observable of those wildlife. So this is why we really want to encourage the public to participate in our events. We've got two. The original Monroe bird count was founded in the 60s, and the center of it was north and east of town, basically Swartz. So we're trying to revive the old stomping grounds for the Christmas bird count of Monroe, and we're going to do so on December 16th, Saturday. But it's a different concept. We want to mix that with bio blitzes, so sort of set birds in the context of all the natural history. So what we'll do on that day, Saturday, December 16th, at the it's Joe Rolfe's place in Oak Ridge.
Star Home Place.
Star Home Place, and it's got a heritage center. It's really an amazing place. So come join us there at 10 o'clock on Saturday, December 16. And so we'll introduce people to the concept of a bird count and a bio blitz, which is basically just to survey all of the natural history, the plants, the insects, the amphibians that you count. And then Joe Rolfe will lead us through his amazing collection of historical things, such as farming implements from, say, the 1830s. And Joe at the Star Home Place in Oak Ridge has one of the best collections of maps. So that's December 16. If people want to join us there at 10 a.m. in Oak Ridge. And then we have a formal Christmas bird count on the Tensas River National Wildlife Refuge south of Tallulah in Madison Parish. And so by formal, that means it runs from midnight to 11:59 p.m. But we don't expect many people to be with us for the 24 hours. But the part, again, we're looking for anybody who wants to volunteer to count birds with us. But the public part where we really want to get children involved, the easy part would do a bio blitz at 10 a.m. at the Visitor Center at Tensas River National Wildlife Refuge. And that's on December 30.
So do you need to know anything? Like, if I wanted to go with you and just go, hey, I want to go count birds, what do I need to know about birds? Do I need to have some training before I just go out and start counting birds?
That's great. And yes, is the short answer. But the good news is we're going to put on a Zoom Monday night, free one, at 7 p.m. Again, I'm going to go ahead. I'll give my email twice, but it's Matt, M-A-T-T, at missionivorybill.org. So MISSION, Ivorybill, IVORYBILL.org. So we'll have a training session on this Monday night, and it's basically an introduction to how to identify and find birds. And so if you're a new birder, we'll put you with someone experienced. But that's why the December 16 should be a really fun event for anybody who wants to learn birds. And again, I'm a big proponent of birding just because they're the most observable of our wildlife, and Northeast Louisiana is particularly blessed with that.
If you want to get started in birding, what do you need to go on one of these bird counts?
It helps to have a bird book, but actually the technology. So I started with Dr. Key when I was 8 in 1969, and we didn't have all these. There's some great birding apps. I highly recommend Sibley, S-I-B-L-E-Y, the Sibley bird app. So on your phone, and one of the great things is, and different from my childhood, is you usually hear birds before you see them, and you hear more birds than you see. So what we do with our training is really to teach people how to identify birds through sound. So that's why the birding apps are really good. But again, join us on Monday night for a free Zoom presentation at 7 p.m. And again, email me at matt@missionivorybill.org. And we're having an organizational meeting at the Beadenhorn. It's free, the Beadenhorn Museum and Gardens, a week from tonight, Thursday at 6 p.m. So come out and visit us then, but do email me before that to register for that meeting at the Beadenhorn.
It's Matt Courtman with Bayou Salt and Light Society. Again, Matt, tell me about the two events. When is the first event and the second event?
First event, December 16, the Star Home Place in Oak Ridge at 10 a.m., and then on December 30, also we'll say 10 a.m. at the Tensas River National Wildlife Visitor Center.
And give that email address again.
Matt, M-A-T-T, at missionivorybill.org.
It's Matt Courtman with Bayou Salt and Light. To find out more about the Christmas bird count and Bayou Salt and Light, head to our website, KEDM.org.